Good evening, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? Sorry, I'm just trying to finish up a little late night snack here. But yes, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Uh, Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good hump day. A good week so far. Welcome back to the stream. We are going to continue with Disco Elysium tonight. The last stream was a little bit short, but we did start day 3, which I do believe we will be able to finish off a lot of the stuff that we have been waiting to do, which is fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game kind of moves forward now that we've gotten to the point where we're at. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you have had a good day. Sit back, relax, lurk if you would like to. The chat room is always open. Just follow the rules I ask. And yeah, let's have a good night. Try to get comfortable here a little bit. Okay, so we left off. We are in a church. That's right. So we found some people who are apparently wanting to turn this church into a some sort of dance club. I believe that's what the idea is. I'm not very illuminated here. Let me see if I can fix this. Yeah, streaming at its best, guys. There, that might be a little bit better. But yes, so we are looking into that. We've come across some, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term, hipsters. So we're trying to learn a little bit more about the church and everything going on with that. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. More of a forked lighting pattern. I didn't catch that. Sorry, guys. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. So somebody's broke into the church and is doing math problems. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. A portable Harman Wowshy tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Could be. You're the cop, investigate it. Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. Well, yeah, I figured that's what they were doing.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity. This is the Ream Prefect, radio computer model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer.
Step behind the machine.
As you step closer, you notice fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open.
Let's look into the
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
Ooh, I wonder what we can find out.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Fortress accident?
The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
Call-in radio games?
That's not bad.
Wow, so conceptual. And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game.
Any other questions?
Let's see. What's the personal log? I'm kind of curious about that.
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean that glowing thing with a tape on it that says log?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
I don't know, maybe.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look?
How do I do that?
Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe. There's a filament inside. I need to know what it's called.
It just says log February to March and nothing else.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Is it my birthday?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Let's try this again. I think I may have the right password for the personal log. Thanks, but I'm finished.
Goodbye.
So I'll come back to that when I get the password.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. Nothing happens.
Okay. So we have to come back to that. We'll have to come back to that once we get the password. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. That doesn't seem like a good thing.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums.
That's weird.
It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as you can, stomp your feet and clap your hands. Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Try to see beyond the shadows. Let's give it a shot. Yes!
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
Follow the shadow's movements.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends. Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
On the ceiling.
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. You see something hanging from the
What the
rafters,
hell?
looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Maybe. What the hell?
The shadow is a man. A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
He's a wood man?
The crab man.
No, not the crab man. Hey, who's there? This is police. Show yourself. Say nothing. Be quiet for now. Are you the crab man? Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Oh, good.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in general. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Rivershoal.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
He's a born preacher. Enjoy the rhetorical flourishes, but remain vigilant. Don't let him get too close. He's crazy.
Vigilant is practically my middle name. I won't let anyone talk me into anything unreasonable.
That's right. You've got to watch your own back.
I do.
Hey, and what was that about? The bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Sheesh.
Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. Oh, hell no.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Great, more patronizing. So original. Oh, I'm very in touch with my suffering. How do you know what I'm feeling? I'm actually here on behalf of some young people looking to establish a nightclub. Oh, I'm very in touch with my suffering.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. Let's do that.
The only thing we need to talk about is how the mother can really help you, Holmes.
No.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
Probably.
'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub. You must be the crab man. Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you. Okay, thank you.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Wait, do you have reason to be scared? Or do they have reason to be scared? So what do you think about the nightclub, that is? I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. Their business looks promising. Turning a church into a nightclub, I have to say it's a great idea. You should support it. Do they have reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
So what do you think about the nightclub, that is? I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. The business looks promising.
Wouldn't bother me none to have them spin music in here. I'm usually way up there, imbibing.
Imbibing? That doesn't sound...
Might even be nice to have some company.
Let's see. You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider. If you are not a crab, then what are you? Sorry, you just weren't moving like a human. Hey, it's your neighbors who came up with the name, not me.
I always thought of myself more like a flame.
Oh,
Flickering
yeah.
along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you also carve all these sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
You've got some nice curves going there. These seem a tad derivative. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half finished.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and a wood carver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So many people losing their memory, a certain portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it? Sounds convenient.
Convenience has got nothing to do with what goes on up there.
He gazes at the ceiling.
There's a profound longing in that gaze, like he wants to be one with whatever is up there, shrouded in darkness.
Tiago's my name, by the way, though those syllables don't mean much to me. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellas, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name is Harry. Extend your hand for a greeting. My name sets me apart from my fellows. How often do you meet a Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? My name's Harrier Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant Double Leaf. I don't know. I don't do names either. Names are out. I don't care what my name is. What mine is.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Sorry, guys. He sounds melancholy saying this, his limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing here? Do you know where the other spooker is? What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of silence you keep talking about? What will happen once you drink from this perforation? I still don't understand what you're doing in the church. Right, I had other questions. Who is the mother?
Oh, that's no simple question, Essa. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
I don't understand what you're doing here.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something. It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence. Singing is good. We should all sing a bit more.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
How did you even find this place?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, at one with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Are you sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Got it.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you. To his very own self.
Faith is a kind of drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Hey, not judging, I've got drug problems too. I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I think I'm still hungover from it. I guess you have a point. Let's agree to disagree. I was being insensitive. Sorry, let's move on. Let's see. Oh, this one's tough. I don't know how to answer this one. I want to go with this one. That's what my gut is telling me.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
I guess you have a point. Or, let's see. Hey, not judging. I have drug problems too. No. Agree to disagree.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Right, I have
know
other
it
questions.
will take time.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Do you know where the other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma.
Wait, so there is another person living in the church, and it's a whatever? Right, thanks. I'll see if I can find her some other way.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And you don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Have you by any chance heard her say the password to her radio computer? You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Just tell me what the password is. I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes identifying regional trends in the interest of public safety, of course. Sure.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Okay, cool.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Oh, you've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you see what happened?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything. I think we're done here, Essay.
Okay. Well, have a good day. spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Hey, look, I found some shoes. Money. Cool. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, guys. A cracked pane of glass. Colorful. Alright, so let's see if I can go back and try to talk to this lady again.
The machine's keyboard is still the speaker comes to...
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Elysium Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Oh, let's try this again.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Excuse me.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Okay, but where are you? How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Elysium Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
That sounds fun.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you, Fortress Accident.
Nope.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still... The
Press
printer
play.
prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read
The
it.
first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
That's not good.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Read the fifth entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Read the next entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now. trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Okay, read the 7th day.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
True.
That disco man must be a cell. March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping-ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Also, some canned air.
Some canned air? Huh.
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Uh-oh.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots. I'm here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. I'm with the RCM, you see. I'm not just breaking in. I'm pursuing a mystical... My God, I can't read. I am pursuing a mysterious lead in search of my lost identity. Yeah.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
Did I do good?
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to the terminal.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager. That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
Oh no, sorry guys. Have you seen the Crabman? Why are there so many machines in this place? What are you doing in an abandoned church? How do you feel about anodic dance music? Right, I'll let you work in peace.
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes.
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions. You're occupying a public space. I need to know what you're doing here.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Oh.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
How do you measure something that does not exist? She suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer. Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists. I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home.
Exactly. Very true.
Hello, Megan. Thank you for the hydrate.
I've tried using hydro
My water is empty. I will go get water here in just a minute.
It begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Do you have any idea where the hole might be located? Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Okay. Well, that's...
Great. Thanks.
I'll let you work. Alright, let me pause here. Let me go get some water so I can do these hydrates for Meg. I will be right back, guys. Give me just a second. Alright guys, I am back. Oh, Meg, I see that you've redeemed some pickle juice shots, so let me, get those for you as well. So, pickles, or pickle juice. Pickles! So does that 1, 2, 3. Okay, here comes your pickle drink, I guess. No, not 17. Oh my god, has it really been that much? No way. No. I just count 3. I count 3. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Good luck. Cheers. Wow. Whew. Oh man, okay, that was... Oh. Water to wash it down, thank you. Alright, so... the next thing to do would be go to here.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
No, leave me alone, woman. No.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you.
No.
That bitter thought passes through your mind as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. The woman keeps smiling, her distant smile above you, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Let's see, how did I know this was the mother of humanism?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Oh, wait, what exactly is an innocence? I've read a book, but it was fuzzy. Okay, when did she rule? What else do I know about her? I want more. Was there something terrifying about her? To hell with this. What else do I know?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir Laclay. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly. Women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court. court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
Cool. How come?
It was on her advice that Irene Le Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
Oh, okay. When did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence? Okay, I want more. Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Therias. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened with those?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
That doesn't sound good.
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb, in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum.
Cool.
Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far away Supra-Muindi, altogether 21 of the 40 Mundial nations of the time, immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning.
Her crowning?
In a city called Advesperaskit in Vespa Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky.
That doesn't seem right.
She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Already, her Therias, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
I don't care how she looked. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. Yeah.
Oh, she was insultingly beautiful. She was humanity's young mother, a perfect mother. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well, very well. Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by Secret Servicemen.
Then what?
One of the men in this Secret Service killed her 22 years later.
Wow.
A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
What?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the innocents. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes.
How can you hold your breath for 10 minutes? That seems
This
crazy.
inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
To hell with this.
But she was not hell. She is the opposite of that. The wind of paradise, stripping away the covers from the hearts of men. There you stand, below her once more, with your hands on your side, momentarily at a loss as what to do with yourself.
Can I try to fix the glass? I have a good chance.
A jigsaw of broken shards
Nice.
falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one.
Sorry guys, my
And
neck is
it
itchy.
A light motif below them both.
Who's the older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence Day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret Servicemen, Theriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
Who shattered the mosaic?
Unknown. A motor carriage? A gunshot? Someone falling into it? Or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break?
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death. The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna bail. I might have to go talk to the tent kids again. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter to the dark. Excuse me.
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean. Shoot.
The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there? I'd like to know more about your associates.
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
She's less prone to blurt it out, Crab Man, than the others.
We'll see. Go ahead, tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Okay, go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
I saw him. I saw the crab man.
You saw him? Does it mean that you went in there? Did you see the other spooker, the one in Grandma's clothes?
I did see them both, yes.
Good, so you believe me. You should go tell this to Andre. He'll know what to do next.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Just answer the question, please. Or what do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Well, I guess that's a good quality.
To the cops.
Aha, maybe. Okay, I'll ask you later. What about you? Tell me something about you.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Okay.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discordant toy. Pick it up.
The device is cold to the touch.
Dang.
An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Okay. Okay, so I got some of that stuff. Okay, fine. Take stuffed bird to guard. Help Raver start a nightclub. Get a cell to talk about her associates. All right, so let's get these guys going. Dude, I'm gonna have to get up and stretch again, guys.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
All right, checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the crab man.
Oh man! Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, to be honest, very spiritual. He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love. You were right, he's a true narcomaniac, and the way he climbs, it's terrifying. Seemed good. There you go.
Really? Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying. From the looks of it, he clearly enjoys the physical activity. Guy climbs like a freak. There's something sinister going on under the building's roof. I think he's getting high or something.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Of course he's a problem. He's Crabman. He keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person? As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave. He'll climb around up there, and guys, you'll never catch him. Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
You're just gonna have to live with the crab man. Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes. Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
I was so intimidated I didn't dare to ask her.
Come on, man. You've got to talk to her for us. Report back to me when you've done so, all right? We're counting on you.
Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
Alright, so now we go back and see if I can talk to her again. Sorry guys, this sucks. My face, it's just like crazy right now.
Yes, what is it?
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened? What are you, 40? It's the future of dance music. Same here, it just doesn't connect here. Tapped on your heart. Not like disco does anyway. Okay, wow, well that was quick. Why do you hate it?
Yeah, like all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they? Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. But how do we feel about a club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A youth center would be nice, a petting zoo, a place for animals. Maybe some community space to help the elderly. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for anodic dance music. They said it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Okay, sure.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? Let's discard it. Alright, and now let's go back and talk to these guys some more.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Let's give it a shot.
Well,
Damn.
first of all, you're a smart cop, and a smart cop like you would understand if something wasn't quite right. So this should be easy.
What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out.
Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
Alright guys, yeah, give me one more second. I'm gonna go try to walk around for a second. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, you know what? So since we can do all these things, I'm going to go ahead and do these. Aw, it won't let me? Bummer. Alright, so we will go back then. Hello, children. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. That's right. Alright, so I'm gonna go talk to the... Let me go return that to Gart and see what I can do with that.
Can I help you?
Gart, I found a new bird.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. Yeah, I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Sweet, you're welcome.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
You're welcome.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90, or you get a heart attack from running.
Goodbye. Okay, can I update her?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
No. I don't want to, so no. Alright, so that's been updated. Help the ravers. Alright, let's go... Let's go talk to the lady. This should answer a few questions that we have been holding on to.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Let's see, let's...
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. better not tie the fourth stay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Let's see. Can I use my badge?
A police badge on which you see the photo.
No. Damn. Okay. Oh, that's what I need to do. I probably need to go see Everett, or Everart, whatever his name is, and tell him that I got the badge. Or have my confrontation with Titus. I wonder if I can do that now.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna try this yet. I feel like there's still things I need to do. Oh, like go to bed. I should probably go to bed. Can I do this again?
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you.
Alright, I think that's probably what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go see Everett, get my badge, or show him my badge, and probably call it a night. I know it sucks. My streams have been really short lately, and I do apologize for that. I'm sure I'll make up for it on Saturday. That seems to be the thing I do now.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
Damn it! I forgot to get the signatures. Shit. I can't do anything right now, guys. That sucks. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to see if I can go and pass some time. I don't know how long or how much time I can pass, but I'm going to see if I can and get some information from my partner, and that'll be where we leave off tonight. 'Cause yeah, I think I gotta go to bed, guys. This sucks. I'm so tired. Oh man.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Deep thoughts.
You finally stop picking your nose.
Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end it here, guys. I gotta go to bed. I am so sorry. But we will try again tomorrow, of course. But yes, I'm going to save this here. And I will bid you guys all farewell tonight. I hope you guys have a great evening. I will try to be on for at least 2 hours tomorrow. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot done tonight. We kind of figured out the dance crabman church thing, so I guess we got some done. But yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow night. We'll try again. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your day, and have a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. So yeah, be good, be safe. I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good one.